Hey guys, as you can see by the arrangement of little pieces we have got here, we are going to be making a Bill Cipher from Gravity Falls Tsum Tsum. So already we have made these two beautiful ones. So we have made a Grunkle Stan and we have made a Waddles, and they look absolutely awesome. You can see his little feet, his little tail, they look great. We've also made a Bill Cipher little plushie because I wanted to make him his generic kind of triangle look, but now we're going to make a Tsum Tsum of him like we have done. I call it Tsum Tsum, that's how I'm going to pronounce it. I know it's probably not right, but of him like this. So first of all, I've got just a little bit of felt, yellow felt in like a triangle, and we're just going to sew this together. I've got yellow thread. If you haven't got yellow thread, I would probably go for like white, or I go for like black to contrast with it, like completely. Because obviously he's got like a black bow tie on and a black hat. I think that would work kind of cool. If not, you can use any colour thread that you would like to use. So we are just going to quickly sew up this bit here, just using a normal stitch. I think these are really easy to do. I will link a description at the end, sorry. I will link at the end everything, all my other videos. So if you wanted to make the other Bill Cipher, or if you wanted to make the Waddles, or even the Grunkle Stan, that way you can do if you want to. If you are into Gravity Falls, which if you're watching this, I'm sure you are, please check out my Gravity Falls Book 3. I've done a full tutorial on how to do your own Gravity Falls Book 3, start to finish. And at the moment, I'm doing a competition on winning that particular Gravity Falls book that I have made. And it doesn't matter what country you're in. If you want to enter, you can enter. And I will send the winner the Gravity Falls book that I have made. If you want to leave me a comment down below and ask me any questions, you can do. I reply to all my comments. If you do send me a message, I apologise if I forget, because sometimes I forget they're there. It's taken a while, like I really didn't realise they were there for like half a year. And now I've kind of realised they're there, I am much better and I check my messages most days, but if it may take a couple more days if you send me a private message. So that is how that will go, like so, which is perfect. So now we're going to get one of our circles and sew one of our circles around here. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get this and put one of my pins in the back so I can just remember, like, keep the shape of it. So with the same needle and thread, we are going to work our way round the outside. All the items that I'm using here I've just got from a generic craft store, so they can be picked up pretty cheap. The felt that I'm using is actually 50p a little square, which, and to be honest with you, the square itself is perfect size for this. Like some of the squares I've managed to, like the same square, I've managed to make this using this yellow square. I've managed to make this one, the Bill Cipher plushie, and I'm going to need the yellow as well for a bit of Mabel with her jumper, and anybody else that's got a tiny bit of yellow on them. I don't think they have, to be honest. Maybe, no, this is question mark, I don't think it's yellow. That's grey. But they go quite a long way basically, so these can be made pretty cheaply, which is great and always good. I bought like a massive bag of like stuffing, that you'll see the stuffing that I use in a moment. And I'm finished doing this kind of thing, these bits. That I'm pretty sure was a couple of quid for the bag, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to have enough to do all of these ones that I've planned to do and a load more. I am obviously, I've done Grand Cristan and I've done models. I'm doing Bill Cipher now, and I've done the Bill Cipher plushie because I wanted to anyway. I am going to obviously do Mabel and Dipper. I'm going to do Zeus and I'm going to do Wendy. And thinking about it, I like, obviously, because I wanted to do them characters 100%. And then there are so many other characters I kind of want to do. I do kind of want to do Little Gideon. Thinking about it, like, it'd be such a shame not to. I kind of, you know, I want to do him. I do kind of want to do Mr. McGucket, like, and like I can't remember these other people's names, but I want to do like the rubbish reporter. I can't remember his name. It's really frustrating. It comes to me later. I'd be like, oh my god. Also, I kind of want to do like a few of the other characters, like Time Baby and stuff, and maybe like the Traveller, like the Time Traveller. He's pretty awesome and pretty in it quite a lot. Maybe like, oh my god, we could do like the giant. We could make a plushie. I'm gonna make a plush. I'm gonna do this one. I love it. Oh my god. So I've just decided, like this moment in time, that I'm gonna do the dolphin with like 4 fists, like as a plushie. That is just like, oh, that's gotta be a must. Like the one that Mabel rides in her dream, where she eats like too much of that like dip. Yeah, like in like the abandoned store where they don't sell it anymore. Yeah, I'm definitely going to make a plushie of that. That's like, oh my god, that would be awesome. So we have done this bit. So you can see we've done the bottom. We're just going to do this bit as well. I'm just going to put some more thread in. Just threw his blooming hat on the floor, which I'll be wanting. I made such a mess on the floor. There's so many little bits of like felt where I've cut loads of stuff. So I'm just going to sew this bit onto here, just like we did a moment ago. Exactly the same process, but this time it leaves a small gap, so we can turn him inside out and have obviously stuff him. I will say, I don't know if I said this at the beginning of the video, I'm pretty sure I did, but I'm not sure. If you are of a certain age, please do ask an adult for help. We are going to be using a hot glue gun later, shortly even. So I am a full-grown adult, apparently, according to the law, and I literally burnt myself about 4 times today doing these particular, making everything ready and doing these particular things. So if I can burn myself, and apparently by law I'm a full-grown adult, you can too. So please ask an adult to help you, especially as well with the scissors part and cutting like all the felt pieces out. It's always good to have another set of hands, because then you've also got another set of eyes for any help that you've got or any questions you've got with shaping or if it looks okay. Please, please, please do ask for help. So we're still just running a pretty generic thread around here, and this won't take a moment, and then it will go pretty quickly actually because it's just kind of like gluing bits. I'll take that pin out and put it back in the little box. So I basically just made these because I love Gravity Falls. I think it's such a shame that Disney haven't made like enough or any kind of, what I can say, basically Gravity Falls like merch. They've brought the book out finally, but I don't personally, it's not as in depth as what I would have expected, especially from the creator. Like Alex put so much hard work into the series and making like us all work for it, like theorists and like the game theorists did loads of work on it, like, oh, what's going to happen next, and like working out all the blooming codes and everything. It's just awesome. It's absolutely awesome. And then they just kind of, I just don't feel like they did as much on that, but I wish they did more like figures. Like if they generally did like a Waddles figure, oh my god, I would probably buy all of them. I love Waddles so much. I would have a Waddles one, I would have a Grunkle Stan, I would pretty much buy all of them. Like I love How to Train Your Dragon, for instance, so I have every single Build-A-Bear How to Train Your Dragon. I believe they're going to bring out, they've got the last one to bring out of that, and I'm going to be getting that. Like I have like just so many things I like to collect, and I would genuinely collect all of them if I could, and I just wish they made more merch for Gravity Falls. So we have finished sewing this, a little tube. It's kind of like a tube. So what we're going to do now is we are going to turn this in this way, and I've made this one a little bit tighter, so it's just going to be a bit more stubborn to come through. You can see it will come through, it will just be a little bit more stubborn. So I'm just going to run my finger inside and pull these bits out for starters. So that is his shape so far. Ignore this flappy bit, we're going to cut that off, but we are just going to use this stuffing. It's so soft. Awesome. It's just basically pillow stuffing. And we're going to stuff him. Like, it looks like he's got a little mouth at the moment. Put them bits to the side because I'm going to catch them and then like sew them in here and lose them and be really confused. So I am going to stuff him quite firm. Main reason because I prefer them when they're firmer, but also I think because we're using a glue gun and sticking bits on him, I think it will be easier to stick things on him when he is firmer, so it will hold better. So I'm just making it, just my preference. If you don't want to make him as firm, you don't have to. It's just my preference with it, kind of thing. I think that's enough actually. Yep, so he's pretty firm, as you can see, he's very squishy. I'm going to put this stuffing back in the bag, because if that goes everywhere, I'm going to be cleaning for like a week. So I'm just going to put that there, because I need a little bit more thread than that. Just going to sew a knot in this bit. Oh, blooming thing. So the knot goes inside, and we're just going to sew this little bit up here. What are you doing, Willie? Stop touching things. My cat just being nosy because she's just woken up. Lazy little so-and-so she is. Right, so that is our body for our little cipher. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get a pair of scissors and I'm just going to cut this strip off. Just because we don't need this bit here. That can go over there. So this is our cute little Tsum Tsum body, as you can see. So I'm going to move the pins quickly already. Ow, blooming thing. I've already made all these little bits up, as you can see here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to pick a bottom and a top. So I'm going to use this as the front bit. So we are going to stick the bill cipher eye right across the front. So we're just going to, and I'm going to make sure that line actually is, this line here, sorry, is in the middle on the bottom. But we are going to stick this across like so. And just squish it in. So he looks awesome. So there, he's also have his little eye. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to turn him over, and I've just cut a plain black bow tie out, and we're going to stick that on him there. And put a little bit of glue in the middle first. Just stick that little bit there, and then we can just glue the ends down. Like so. So that is his bow tie, generic bow tie. So that's kind of, I think he looks really cute. It's a bit strange because he's round, but it's kind of cute still. So the next thing I'm going to do is just going to cut these down a tiny little bit actually. I think they're too big. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make put his little arms on him. So we're just, arms and legs, sorry. So I have just made, I'm just thinking if I should, I'm going to leave his arms and legs off this one. Some of the Tsum Tsums don't have them. I think it will spoil him at the moment. So I will check in a moment what if I've changed my mind. I have made a hat for him. His little cute top hat. And we are going to stick that on his head there. I'm trying to think if I should get him. Grunkle Sans one stands up. I think. Let me just double check something. One sec. So I'm just gonna trim that. Will you leave that alone? Out the cupboard. Nosy little so and so you are. So. Willie, little rat. Stick a bit of glue here. I'm going to stick his hat down. Like so. So I'm sticking his hat like this because this bit doesn't normally touch the edges of his head and this bit's kind of sticking up then. I have made this double-sided so it's thicker than just a single sheet just because I knew it was going to stand up a little bit. But this is our little Bill Cipher. I don't think he needs feet. I don't know. Am I giving feet? Am I giving feet and not arms? If I put 2 little feet there. Does it look? Let's have a look. Yeah, alright then. We'll give him little feet. I just don't want to ruin him. He looks so cute. So there you go, we've given him little feet. I think the feet look alright. Like, I just don't know about the arms, because obviously the arms would have to be like, I could do arms attached to his bow tie kind of thing, I guess. Like that. Yeah, I think that looks alright. Sorry, I'm really fussy sometimes. I want to just, if I make them, I want to make them like perfect and like pretty. So this is our completed Bill Cipher. So I think he looks kind of cute. He definitely looks odd considering he's not in like this shape. I think I'm definitely thinking about it. I'm definitely just going to get a pen. This is just a plain Sharpie. I'm definitely just going to do this. I have no idea what the cat's playing with and she's so going to get smacked bomb. Because she's going to break something, without a doubt. Either that or she's going to press the blooming plug that I'm recording. Obviously got this all plugged into. And then it's going to like stop recording. Because I know what she's like. She's a little pain in the bum. This is a plain Sharpie. It's a marker pen. Most obviously Sharpies will draw on pretty much most things. I know they'll say anything, but I'm going to say most things. So I'm just doing the lines. I would do this with felt, but it'd be so tedious and the likelihood of getting everything pretty much right because would be very slim, like. So I think a black Sharpie is perfect for it. And we're just going to do his little brick. They look like bricks, so I'm going to call them bricks. So, I think that looks a lot better because look, it's definitely more Bill Cipher-y now. It's definitely strange looking at him like this kind of shape compared to like his generic shape. But I definitely like it. Like, it's cute and it's sweet. If you want to know how to make this one, I'll put a link at the end of the video as well as some of the others that I've made. But so far we have made these ones. We've made our Grunkle Stan, which I admit I went a bit OTT with because he's got so much felt in him, like different colours, but I wanted him to be perfect. So, I can't hold them all. So I've got this one, and we did make waddles as well. So I'll leave a link at the end, obviously, to the playlist where you can watch how to make all of these little beauties, and I am going to be making the other ones, so stay tuned for that. So please consider subscribing as well so you don't miss out on any of these beautiful little things and more things we make sure with Gravity Falls. But thanks very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. So bye.